وبركاته. Welcome brothers and sisters to my channel Asynctask. I hope that you are well. Alhamdulillah. Today we will start inshallah new topics, and it will be about downloading web content. In this topic I will show you new things that we don't have used until this moment. What is the new thing? We will start to use internet. Yes. Now addiction, we will enter to internet. It's a time to begin to use internet. Okay? You will say it's very easy how to can get access to internet. And what I will do for this topic, I just go, for example, to the new website. For example, I go to Stack Overflow. For example, and here what I will do, I make the right click to download the content of this website, and in the right click I will click to the source code of the page. It's in French for me, so download source code of the page. Okay, there is the content of this website or this page of the website, so I just download all this text. Don't worry about this content, what it contains, all this tags. It's not time to talk about this. Okay, so we'll just get this content as a text. The content, it's not time to delete him. So to make this, what we need a class that's execute in the background, okay, in thread. So you can see it. You can execute this task a lot of time that you want in different threads. So to use the class, I just declare new class, for example, public class download task, for example, and it will be extend from async async task. And in async task, do you see we have three parameters? What is before this? What is async task? Async task, it's a class that allows you to run a different task in different thread. Okay, it control your code or your what you want to execute in background, and it allows you to make this. So in this class we have three parameters, as you can see: params, progress, and result, and it's from package Android.os. What is the first params? The first params means it's the type of params that we will give him to execute his task. And for me, for example, I don't start yet. I will give him the string because I will give him the URL www.stackoverflow.com. The second is a method that manages the progress of the task. You can have the method or you don't have. Okay, for me, I will don't use the method for this task. Then I will use void for the second element. And the third is the type of the result that the task gives us when he finalizes her treatment. So for me, I will retrieve the string, the content as string. So I just declare a string. So I will make all these parameters now. The first parameter is string, is the URL. The second is void. I don't use the method. Void with V in uppercase. And the third is the type of return, a string. So here you will see I have an error because it is an abstract class, so I must implement a method. Implement the method, and I have this method that I must implement doing background. In this code, I will manage how to get my content. In the background, you don't see how you can how it will be executed because it's thread that make this. Don't worry how it be runs. So in this declaration, we have new things. Look, I have this argument, strings, 3-point strings. What does it mean? It means I can give to this method the number of parameters, the type string, as I want. I give him 1, 2, 3. It is not limited, okay? It's if you want to give, or if you want to call your method with number of parameters that you don't know how many you will give him, but with the same type, you make this type of declaration. String, as you can see, 3-point, integer, double, what do you want? Okay? So now I will begin to get this task. So the first thing is to log just the parameter that I will give him. So for this, I just make here type of return string result. That's the first thing. It's begin like this, and here I just return result. That's the first thing. And now I just log the parameters that I give him. So URL, and here I just use the first because I will call it with only one URL. Okay, and in onCreate, I will create this class. I call him download task new download task, and now I will call the method. So how to make this task? Where is the method? Doing background. It is not doing background, it is execute. Okay, don't worry about this. It's execute to call the doing background method, and here I will give him the parameters that I want for my method doing background. So it is string. I will just copy the URL, this URL, copy, and paste here. Okay, if I want to give him the second parameters or the second URL, I just make here second like this, for example, www.google.com or what you want, okay, etc. But I will give him only one parameters. And here, to get the result, I just make here string result equal, and here but get with get. Good. So now what I have, yes, I have an exception. I will make the try catch. Here's an example of an exception. Do you see? That's what I have showed you before this video. What does it mean exception and how to use them. That's, for example, when I call execute method, this method can return an exception, can throw an exception when something goes wrong. Okay? So I have made try catch, and here, so I will declare string here. You can use him after this, and just log the code result, but for this moment I don't have. Log content is result. Okay, but I don't have this moment because I don't call him. So here what I have, yes, I must initialize the value with empty. Now I will just run this method to see if I have the URL here. Start. You will see it's very, very easy, huh? But you need to follow these steps. So where is the content? I have some problem here. Invite device key response. It is not. So where is it? URL. I will just type URL. As you can see, here is it. Here is my parameters. Okay. Now I will start to manage how to get the content of this URL. For this, I need to use two classes, more than one two classes, but the first class is URL. Okay, URL, and I will give him new URL of my parameters, like this. And here, yes, I don't have, so I will import this one. No, what I have to do? Sorry, URL in uppercase in Java.net. So here I have an exception. Why I have an exception? Because URL, it is not like the string. It is more useful for the string. The URL, it manages the content of the string that you will put, but it's specific for the website or domain name. Okay? And you can write the wrong URL or the wrong string. For example, here I don't write HTTP, I just write like this with one T. And it is malformed. It is not the correct URL. Okay, I also here, for example, I move this, it is malformed. So if I do an error in my URL, I will get an exception, and it is called, I think, malformed exception. So here, as you can see, malformed URL exception. I will try catch. So this, I will call him here without init, and just init the URL here, and I will make this instrument. What is this? Okay. So to make try catch. Let's go. Okay. And I have an exception that is called malformed URL exception. That means I can give him the wrong URL. So the next thing what I want, I need to use a second class that is called HTTP URL connection. What is this class? This class is the same thing as the browser that you use, Chrome browser, Firefox, Internet Explorer, Opera. It's like a browser. See it like this, okay? So I will create a connection, and I will make URL here dot open connection. Good. But here are the same thing. I will make it after this, and I just declare here, and I have another exception. I think yes, java.io.io exception. So I will add another catch. I don't make another try catch. Remember, if you have a lot of exception in the same block of try catch, you can make a lot of catch, but with only one try. Remember this, or just go to the video for how to manage exception. So I have added the try catch, and here I have another error. It means yes, it returned URL connection, and me, I have HTTP URL connection. So I just cast like this one, and it's good. Okay, now I have opened a connection. Now what I need? Now I need, so before this, I just ran the application to see if good or I think it's good. Remove this one. What is this? No. It's abandoned. No, I don't think the Not, no problem, this one. Okay. Now we can continue. Now I will start to get the content. I have opened the connection. Okay. Now I must read the content. How to make this? I will use the class that is called input stream. And here, new input stream. No, sorry, not new. It is a connection. I get the input stream for my browser. I will read the content from my browser. Get input stream. Okay, that's good. Let's continue. After this, I need another class that is called input stream reader. And here I will use a new input stream reader with the in of my input stream. Good. Now I read the data. How to read the data? Like this. I just make int. I will tell you what is this. In data equal reader dot get. What is dot read? No, dot get. Dot read. Yes, dot read. What does it mean this? Here I will read the content of my website character by character. And if I don't found or I have finished the reader of my website, the data return me -1. It means I don't have yet any other character and it's finished. Okay, so to read all the character, what I need while loop like this. While I have not finished to read, so while data is different of -1, I read my character. Okay, my character is char. We call him, for example, current equal data. Char, not chat. It's not cat. Char, sorry. And they have exception. Why? But because I think yes, it return in integer. I must cast it to char. Good. Now I will add this char to my result like this. It is. I will make it like this: result plus current, and I can rewrite this instruction with a simple instruction like this. It is the same thing. Okay. After this, I will read again the data until I finish. So I just call this instruction again here. Okay, and when I finish, I just return the result. That's what this is. Here I just return the result. Return the result. Good. And in the exception, sorry, what I will do, I just return character or the string like failed. I have an error when I have read or when I have open connection, so I return failed. I don't get the content. I let the exception print extras is method that showed you the content of the error in details. Okay, and here I just make the return failed. Return فيصل ده شوية return fail. Okay, and here we make the same thing, return failed. But I have forgot, not you, I have forgot something. It's very, very important. What I have told you in the beginning of this video, I will use internet. So to use internet, you need the permission to access to the internet. You must give your application the permission to access. If you don't give him the permission, he will stay and drink tea or coffee, what you want, until you remember. I don't know. Just go to Google. Why I don't access? Why I don't have the content? Why? Because you don't give him the permission. Okay. So to give him the permission, it's very, very easy. Let's go to another file that is called Android manifest. It is here. Manifest. Here is it. I don't know if I have explained this file. So if I don't explain it, what is this file? It is the ID card of your application. It gives the information of your application. You have each one of us, we have an ID card. In this ID card, it's same for the passport, but ID card is very general. We can find in this ID card our information, name, first name, last name, maybe address, date of birth, etc. Okay, it is the same thing here. Android manifest it contains information about your application, and in this file, give him a visa. Yes, you can. It's extend to the passport now. We give him the visa as a permission to access the internet. So how to make or how to give him the visa or the permission? Just use the tag uses permission. And here under name, the first thing I have the I have directly the permission. So we have a lot of permission. One of them is Android. As you can see, the first one permission.internet. Okay, here is the permission. Now I will try the application if it works or no. That's just only what we need. I will just here it's a result. Yes, let's go now to see if we can get a result. Maybe we can go to mirror, or maybe we don't know. We are waiting. Where is the content? Okay. Okay, here I have an exception. What does it mean? A support operation exception. I think it's about. I think it's about this one. An open connection. I think it goes with this one. So here, what I will need. Oops, not here. Here, maybe I need another permission to access internet by Wi-Fi or a local network. So I will use another permission to local network. For me, I use local network. Use permission Android. Where is Android access? Network state? No. What is not network state? I think Android dot permission. What local? No. No. What is the another permission of local network? I will go to Google. I will see what is the second. So Android permission local network. Just see what type of network we can have. Yes, access network state. I will add this one. And I will see. Like this. Because I think when we, it's a new SDK, I think I have added the new permission to access the internet. Because before this, we just only this permission internet, not the second. We will see if the problem is the same or no. If it's the same, I will. I think I will remove the application from here. Delete all the cache. So what time is it? Now I think the same problem. It's 3060. No. So I will remove the application from here. this one. I will remove them and I will range again. Maybe the problem is with cache. Oops. It is the same thing. Have I forgot something here? URL, task. Oops. If I make error, so just I will debug. I will debug until I found the solution. So I put this one here because I don't know. I am not sure that the problem is with URL. I am not sure. It's good because URL is good. So I have malformed. So I will debug with this button to get step by step the result. Okay, URL is good. And here, if I go to the next step, okay. Okay, the problem is, no, the problem isn't here now. Okay, and now, okay, I think it's a cache. Okay, 16, I mean, I have content. Okay, what is the content? Is, as you can see, is tag. And let's continue. Oops. So here, I just come back to this result. Oops. Where is the logcat? Just go to the variables. I think I have forgot something here. I can read the data. So I just come back here and I launch again. Because I open the connection very well, I read the content. Ah, maybe it is not here. Just try. I think the return result it will be here, I think, huh? But just try again. Here. I have launched it or no? No. So what is the problem? What is the problem? Because the content is very long, I don't really go to make the... Okay. So just remove this one to the... If I make it here, what I can get? What is difference? So just go here and here and here to see if I got an exception or directly. Okay. Background compared to the workspace and object. Okay. Ah, the problem is memory maybe? No, no, it's not memory. So just delete the application again. So what is the content here? Content. Okay, the same problem. I will remove again the application from here because normally I access here. It's random. It's random. So I just again remove the application. Where is it? Yes. It's very long. It's emulator. I have the permission. Okay. It's very long here. I don't know if it's have installed the application or no. Here we have used at this moment until I resolve the error your URL or HTTP URL connection to get the content, but we have the API. It's more useful to this method. You can use web server, service web, or web service to get the content with API. It's a service that a number of websites give us to use her content. And for this, we use some method that is called REST API to get the content with them. I don't know if it is a problem with the emulator or no, because I see it's blocked, so I run it again. And I will see if the task Ajib. Same screen, same screenshot. The client has been destroyed, okay. Which client do you want me to mean? Okay. So I go back to verbs. If I play content here, content. I have the same error. Where is the content? It's impossible, this one. Okay. Let's try it again. I think I will make the post video to get to see to search the solution. So I think I have a solution. I will run it again. So let's see now. I am waiting. Okay, contents. Not yet. It means I think it is the content. I think, because I don't have nothing here. If it's empty, I gain content. I think it's good. Do you see? Here is the content. Alhamdulillah. Here is all the content. Here is it. And what I have do also, I have changed the website, which is at foot. So here is all my content. And what I have do also, I have removed. Sorry, I have removed the second permission. I just put this one. Okay. Really, it depends not of your connection, but the version of SDK, and also if you got the same error with me, change the website, try to change the website. Maybe the first one don't give us to get the information. And the second thing, what you will do, you install the application from the emulator and run it again. Okay, that's the two problems that I have got. Do it also. I hope that you can get also the content. I know it's annoying to get this exception without more information. I have debug. I don't see the error. And as you can see, I have put the breakpoint to this state here to get the information if the problem is here, but I don't get anything. Okay? So remember, if you have problem of any website, just use another one. And the second thing, the result also I have moved it to this step as the first time. And the third thing to do is to install your application from the emulator. Just, I think, move like this, slow up, and here you will close it, and go to the app and find the name of the application, click in the app and scroll until you install. Okay, that's what you can do. So see you in next video, inshallah. And to get an image from internet, and I hope that we can get the same problem. I hope. We don't know. I will use the same website to get image from him. And see you next video. I am so sorry to all this time to search the result and to search the error, the solution of the error. Sometimes it takes a lot of times. That's the life of developer. You will see this. Sometimes it's error. It's very easy. It's very simple, but it takes 2 days, 3 days to find the solution. Don't worry about this. It's simple. It's our life. We must take this way. I don't have the choice. So repeat again this code. Try to understand it another times, and see you next video, inshallah, for how to get image from internet. Thank you again. Goodbye. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.